Hi everyone, and welcome to the Daily Scope for the 17th of September. On the 17th of September, the moon void of course starts at 12:04 p.m. and the moon enters the constellation of Gemini at 9:14 p.m. When the moon enters the constellation of Gemini, in general, there is an increase in communication. It's suitable for all types of writing, especially technical, scientific, medical or intellectual. Negatively, there can be an increase in malicious gossip and superficial speaking. At worst, people may talk crap to get what they want and drag in criticising others or have prejudiced opinions that cause verbal conflict. There can be delays in critical communications and short distance travel, that you may be late to meetings or any other important social events and stuff like that. You can rationalize your emotions right now or use logic instead of your heart, which can cause relationship problems. In general, if you engage in deductive reasoning or intuitive guidance, there can be a lot of lively discussion and the influx of ideas. You can spend more time travelling and socialising with friends and family than normal. The best use of the moon's energy in the constellation of Gemini is to catch up on reading and replying to essential communications, partaking in research and anything else that broadens your knowledge bank. Take time to sort issues out rationally with your close ones and explore your community. Also good transit for all sorts of writing, marketing, selling, publishing work. For gardeners out there, when the moon travels through the constellation of Gemini, it is perfect time to store roots and fruit bulbs and just root fruits in general. Also cultivate your land and plant all types of melon, zucchini seeds such as cucumber, squash, courgettes and curcumins. The moon also enters the last quarter moon phase today at 52 minutes past 10 p.m. So what does the last quarter moon mean in astrology? During this time, it's good to start getting rid of the old to make room for the new, decluttering your house, your mind, clothes, your car, whatever, your desk at work, releasing burdens, whether it's in personal hobbies, projects, relationships or habits. There also can be an increase in sensuality, need for touch and blocking your repressed emotions and energy is also good use. So seeking out alternative healing, doing some meditation, doing your own type of body work, writing things down in your journal, looking into ways you can become more open to love and sensitive. People can be more responsive to hands-on healing therapies like acupuncture and massage. Perfect time to investigate your obstacles, can be a time of increased intuition. It's a good time to just partake in general self-care, questioning your grudges, bitterness and regrets, and start to work through them. Again, supporting the forgiveness of yourself and others. So yeah, the moon's in Gemini, as I just said, but also today Venus makes a trine to the moon's north node that entered on the 16th of September at 5:38 a.m. and will last until the 17th of September at around 8:44 p.m. and is strongest at 1:15 a.m. today. Short little transit, but like I said, it's going to affect us maybe up until the 20th. This energy allows you to make new or deepen existing social, creative or romantic relationships. You may find yourself awakening to your true potential and you can make meaningful new connections or research ways that you can make your dreams a reality. You may face challenges in your closest relationships right now, and I think the moon's in Gemini as well, so you know the superficial gossip and all the rest of it. But just know that all that's happening right now is showing you the real value of authentic friendship, respect and admiration, broadening your perception on what a relationship actually is. The power to forgive those who have caused you pain and love them, or at least like them and accept them unconditionally, is given. How you view passion, self-love, trust and affection can change dramatically also. Now's the time to work on advancing your career, personal, spiritual, financial, intellectual, educational, psychological, or philosophical development. If you keep an open mind and are willing to learn from your past mistakes, can attract the right resources to you by taking practical action as well as following rational and intuitive insights. This is a perfect time for networking and having compassion for yourself and others. You may spend time at a dinner party or some other social event and meet someone who you share psychological or emotional wounds with. Sun also enters Virgo today, but because I've talked about it a lot today, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow on the 18th, okay? So, yeah. Venus also makes a quincunx to Trine on the 16th of September. Strongest today at 8:24 a.m. and leaving on the 18th at 3:05 a.m. So, again, this is another transit that amplifies, can bring your wounds to your surface, brings your self-esteem issues to the surface, especially those about your appearance and your ability to give and receive love. Issues with abandonment and rejection may cause pain, and by accepting your wounds, some of you may decide to commit to work through your issues so you can regain self-empowerment. Whatever feelings come up right now, it's important to question why these feelings are happening right now. Wounds associated with rejection, as I said, neglect, your appearance, why they're coming up. Asking yourself what or who in your life may be triggering these past memories right now. Have you been running from dealing with them, numbing yourself with intoxicating substances, relationships, or self-destructive habits? It may be hard for some of you to decide to let go of these wounds or start to do the work, but it may be best, especially if they are driving you to hurt yourself on many levels. Some of you may have already worked for these issues, may help other people work for these issues by sharing how you overcome your own emotional suffering. Listening and having compassion for those who need it right now can not only help them feel more at peace, but can help you with your own healing journey. It is important that you embrace any person who may come your way and help them during this period, if you can, of course. Some of you may wish to hide your past due to feelings of shame or guilt, and you may shy away from helping others who are going through a hard time. And I know it can be hard to be vulnerable and talk about such personal things, especially those that have tormented you, caused you pain and stuff. But allowing yourself to get out of your comfort zone and being vulnerable can bring valuable lessons and experiences and help others, and can also help strengthen your own sense of purpose. Some of you may decide to start a book, writing it, reading it, maybe personal blog or some other public forum to share your ideas that can help others work through their issues of self-worth and personal expression. All in all, this transit allows for the confronting, understanding and management of lack of self-confidence in yourself on a physical, spiritual and intellectual level. Also today, Mars makes a semi-sextile to the Moon's North Node. This is a powerful energy that, although it is subtle, can support you in acting to make your dreams reality or to do the things you have been putting off. So again, this is supporting the energies of the Venus Trine North Node and Venus quincunx Trine. So yeah, again, another indicator that not saying, doing anything or not speaking your mind can cause tension in relationships. There can also be an increase in critical thinking and creativity. And some of you, again, may find yourself drawn to self-assured, confident or mysterious people. It's a very fated energy, so people you meet now or what you're doing now can make you feel like it's the right thing to do. Although it may be hard for some of you, it's best to let what happens now happens. And as I said, although it's a subtle energy, it gives a surplus of energy that is needed for hard work, sharp thinking and reactions and concentration. And so it's supporting that healing if you go in there and go into that self-reflection and think about why you do things and in the ways that you do them, making that decision to change your behaviour. This transit of Mars semi-set star, the moon's north node, supports you on that journey of looking deep within yourself, give you the energy and strength to go deep and go intense so that you can improve your overall well-being. So yeah, that was the daily scope for the 17th of September. Thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take very good care of yourself and see you next week.